इति तत्तन्नामलिङ्गादिना तस्यैव दृष्टुपदेशात् महोपनिषदि. Thus, the Shruti, scripture, directs contemplation of the Supreme Brahman under the names of various things and with the possessor of various characteristics, attributes. By all these statements, Vaishvanara is Supreme Brahman, the Vishnu only. All the names of deities such as Agni and others, all the acts of digestion and maintaining vitality of all the living beings are all coordinated, pointed with Vishnu only. Some more Shruti and Smriti sentences are quoted here to substantiate Vaishvanara, none other than Supreme Brahman Vishnu. Anatatvadanatmana unatvadgunarasitaha abrahmanaha परे सर्वे ब्रह्मात्मा विष्णुरेव हि इत्यादिना कोन आत्मा किं ब्रह्म छान्दोग्य इत्यारम्भाच्च अन्येषाम संभवाद् विष्णुरेव वैश्वानरः. Because four-headed Brahma and other deities are not having omnipresence, sarvagatatva attributes are called as anatmas. Anatmas means they are called with the word atma. They are all Gauna Atmas. That means the Atma word is there, but secondary Atmas they are. Atma in secondary sense. Like that. They are not to be identified as Brahman. They are not to be identified as Brahman. Not being accepted as perfect and falling short of perfection in virtues, qualities, all other deities considered as non-Brahman and Anatmas. And Vishnu only is Brahman and is only Atma. He is only the perfect Atma, the Supreme Lord. The Chandogya Vaishvanara chapter is started with the initial question, who is the Lord of our ruler? And of what description is Supreme Brahman? These attributes and acts cannot be predicated of others. And so Vishnu alone is Vaishvanara. It is impossible with all others. This chapter itself is dealing with Lord. No deities are taken into this chapter. So we should not unnecessarily get confused that Vaishvanara is Agni. So it is sure that Vaishvanara is Supreme Brahman Vishnu only. Chandrama manaso jatas chaksho suryo ajayataha ityadi ityadi. Supreme Lord Brahman, the Vishnu is spoken as Purusha. In Purusha Sukta text, it is said that the moon, Chandra, was born of his mind, Manas. The sun, Surya, from his eye, Chakshu. Some Sakshins, some learned scholars speak of this Vaishvanara in the same term as Vishnu. Some Sakshis, other branches of the Veda also they say that Vishnu itself is Vaishvanara. This is quoted in Chandogya chapter 5.18.2. His Vaishvanara's head is the brilliant one, Sutejas. His eye is sun, Surya, illuminating everything. His breath is Vayu, of the ability to perform in different ways. Cha sabdena sakala veda tantra puranadishu Vishnu paratvam purusha suktasya darseti. Cha. The word Cha is meant to draw attention to the fact that in all the Vedas, Tantras, Puranas and all other works such as Itihasa etc. that the Purusha Sukta invariably declares only Vishnu, nobody else. Tathacha Brahme yathaiva Purusham Suktam Nityam Vishnu Parayanam tathaiva me Mano Nityam Uyad Vishnu Parayanam. Same is said in the Brahma Purana also. Just as the Purusha Sukta invariably declares only Vishnu, so my mind ever devoted to Vishnu, says Brahma Purana. Chaturveda Sikhayancha Sahasrashesha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapatiti. Same is said in Chaturveda Sikha also, he who has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes and 1,000 feet, thus spoken of in the Purusha Sukta. Yesha eva chinteha paraha paramaha harihi adihi anadihi anantaha anantasirshaha anantakshaha anantabahuhu anantagunaha anantarupaha iti. O Supreme Lord is indeed beyond the reach of our mind. thought is perfect. The Supreme Hari is the cause of all, who has no beginning, has no end, has infinite heads, infinite eyes, infinite arms, infinite excellencies, and infinite forms. Brihat Samhitayancha Yatahi Purusham Suktam Vishnurevabi Dayakam Ityadi. The Brihat Samhita has the following statements. Supreme Lord Vishnu says to Narada, all the Vedas and its supplementary associated explanatory works, Vedangas, do not explain about the excellencies of Vishnu in easy language for the understanding of the common person, unlike of Purusha Sukta, whereas Purusha Sukta declares in clear terms directly about the supremacy of Purusha, the Vishnu. Purusha Sukta, very simply, directly it declares the supremacy of Vishnu. Whereas in this Vedas and supply associated, they are also declaring Vishnu only, but in tough way, very difficult to understand. At the start of creation, many Tattvabhimani deities are born out of various body parts of Supreme Brahman, while he was in the form as a Virat Rupi, mighty form of Brahman at the creation. In Vedas, the names of each deity is mentioned as the concerned body part of Supreme Brahman, Virat Rupi itself, for the identification purpose. As Brahmana class of people born out of Brahman's mouth, Brahmana class is called as Vishnu's mouth, and so on. To quote present time example, as I have born in Bharata, so I am Bharatiya. However, one should not think that who are all carved out of by various body parts of that Brahman is Brahman itself. Just because all the 14 lokas are born out of Supreme Brahman, they cannot be Brahman itself. For the purpose of routine continuance of the world affair, this is spoken of as one entity, Abheda. In reality, they are all having distinct existence. However, it is dependent reality. However, that world is carved out of Brahman, they say, they born out, but that is not Brahman itself. It has got a different entity. So, Brahman is separate, world is separate. From this explanation, in the Naradiya Purana, no contradiction can appear in speaking of them as identical. So, like this Sutra 57 is discussed in two phases because it is a very big chapter. Next, we will continue Sutra 58 in next class. Hare Srinivasa, Hare Krishna.